Hello. Thank you for your interest in Wonolo's Path Forward program. The Path Forward goal is to provide job opportunities to those that may have challenges with a standard background check due to previous justice system involvement. We will be going over Wonolo best practices to help set you up for success. After the completion of this video and the corresponding quiz and a ready-to-work phone session with a Wonolo team member, you will be eligible to be connected to jobs through the Path Forward program. We will be covering how to become a successful Path Forward Wonoloer by exhibiting the 5 Ps of Wonolo. We will discuss who requesters are and how to properly accept a Path Forward job, and if needed, withdraw from any Wonolo job. We will also go over Wonolo's breach policy, what to expect with the Path Forward program, and how to get in contact with our dedicated Path Forward support team. Let's go over what Wonolo is all about. Wonolo connects you with immediate hourly or same-day jobs from companies around your location. You will be able to tell Wonolo's Path Forward team when you are available to work, and we will connect you with any available jobs for that day or week. No applications, interviews, or resumes are needed. Wonolo offers freedom and flexibility. You only work the shifts that you are available for and work as often as you'd like. Once the job is completed and approved, your payment will be sent to you within a few business days. It's that simple. Wonolo works with requesters across the country that are in need of help in a variety of different types of jobs, from delivery jobs to warehouse operations to event staffing and more. If you ever want to try something new, give it a shot. Who are Wonoloers? A Wonoloer is anyone who wants to earn money on the Wonolo platform. Wonoloers across the country are students, parents, retirees, and more. Some Wonoloers work full-time. Other Wonoloers use the Wonolo app as a side hustle. Whether you're looking to pay bills, fund dreams, or add to your savings, Wonolo is designed to make work easier and more flexible for you. Wonolo's 5 Ps. We believe that if you abide by Wonolo's 5 Ps, you will be successful at your job and a top-tier Wonoloer. The 5 Ps are professional. Like any work setting, you want to be professional. A strong work ethic, a desire to learn, and taking initiative in your job task will set you apart from others, and requesters will want you to come back. Prepared. Watching this tutorial is a great first step towards being prepared on Wonolo. Make sure you read the entire job description before accepting the job so that you know that you can meet all of the requirements. For example, if the job description asks you to wear closed-toed shoes, please arrive at the job site with the correct shoes. Positive. A friendly, approachable attitude goes a long way. Being open to learning something new shows requesters that they can count on you. Polite. Being polite is an inexpensive way of making friends. If you see another Wonoloer who is new, check in on them to make sure they are comfortable with what they are doing. Punctual. Showing up to the work site on time is very important. You want to give yourself enough time to park and find your way to the work site. It is best to plan to arrive at a job at least 10 minutes before its start time. We have mentioned the word requester several times. So who are requesters? Requesters are the companies who request your help and post jobs on the Wonolo platform. Requesters want to connect with Wonoloers like you who are interested in filling their short-term needs. Once you arrive to the job site, you will check in with the requester to start your job. How to get started with Wonolo. At this point, you should have already completed the Path Forward sign-up form and scheduled a call with a Wonolo team member. This phone call will allow us to complete your Path Forward profile and to answer any questions that you may have about this program. During this session, we will collect your bank account information so that you can be paid, your work schedule availability, and we will go over how to start and complete your Path Forward shifts. After completing this video, the Path Forward tutorial and quiz, and the phone screening, you will then be eligible to be connected with Path Forward Wonolo jobs. How to work a Path Forward job. When a Path Forward job becomes available, we will send you a text message with the details of the job. We will include the date, time, location, and description of the job. You must confirm that you can work the job as soon as you can. To do this, simply respond "confirm" and the job is yours. Please be sure you can meet all the requirements, including showing up on time before accepting a job. Please confirm or deny the job text as soon as you can. If you are unable to work the job, you can text back the word "deny." You will not be penalized in any way if you do not accept a job. By letting us know that you cannot make it to the job, this allows other Path Forward Wonoloers in your community the opportunity to work and make money. To keep track of how much and where you are working, you will need to create a QuickBooks Time account. You can go ahead and download the QuickBooks Time app on the Apple or Google Play Store. When you are confirmed for a job, it will get scheduled to your QuickBooks Time profile. On the QuickBooks Time app, you can view your schedule for the week and each individual's job's description that includes the job location, date and time, requester, pay, and any details that you need to know. When you arrive to the job site, you will need to start your shift on the QuickBooks Time account. Each job will be geofenced to the job site location. That means you won't be able to clock in or out of the job unless you are actually at the job location. Once you are at the job location, tap "Clock in" to start your shift. While you should be punctual and arrive to the job site early, please do not clock in more than 10 minutes before your shift start time. On your QuickBooks Time app, you will be able to view the running tally of how long you have been working for that shift. You will also be able to clock out when your job is complete. It is important to accurately clock in and out so that your payment is correct and arrives to you on time. Clocking in and out errors may lead to delayed payments. Any fraudulent shift clocking will lead to permanent restriction from the Path Forward program. Wonolo's breach policy. It is very important that you are familiar with our breach policy so that you know how to avoid restricting your access to the Path Forward program. Our breach policy is a 3-strike point system. All Wonoloers are expected to be professional, prepared, positive, polite, and punctual to complete outstanding, highly rated jobs. As a Path Forward Wonoloer, when you are assigned a job, you are expected to show up on time, check in with the on-site manager, and complete the required task. Failing to do so will result in a breach point. Our breach policy is designed to keep everyone accountable, professional, and reliable. In the following slides, we will go into detail how an account will receive a breach point and what happens if you get your first, second, and third breach point. So what actions cause breach points? Breach points can occur 2 different ways. Any withdrawal from a job less than 12 hours before the job start time will result in 1 breach point. If you cannot make it to a job, please remember to email or text the Path Forward team immediately to ensure you are withdrawn properly from the job. We would much rather have you withdraw from a job than to not show up at all. Withdrawing from a job gives other Wonoloers in your community a chance to earn money. If you have to withdraw from a job, please email pathforward@wonolo.com or text the Path Forward phone number and include which shift you need to withdraw from and a brief description of why you must withdraw. Any no-shows after the job start time will result in 3 breach points. No-shows will automatically result in permanent restricted access to the Path Forward program and to any new jobs, as well as removal from any future accepted jobs. Not showing up to a job negatively impacts our requesters' business, and it takes away a job opportunity from your fellow Wonoloer who could have accepted the job. It is much better to withdraw from a job 12 hours before the job start time than to not show up at all. What happens when you get your first breach point? Your account will have restricted access to new jobs for 3 days. If you have jobs in that period, you will be canceled out of those jobs. When a second breach point occurs, your account will have restricted access to new jobs for 7 days. If you have jobs in that period, you will be canceled out of those jobs. A third breach point will lead to permanent restricted access to new jobs and removal from all accepted jobs. If you receive 3 breach points, you will no longer be able to work the Path Forward jobs on Wonolo. The good news is that breach points can reset. As long as you do not get 3 breaches, your breach points will reset to 0 after 30 days. So, if you have 1 or 2 breach points from withdrawing from a job within 12 hours of the start time, these breaches will be removed after 30 days. However, if you no-show to a job, you will continue to have permanent restricted access on the app. Again, we would much rather have you withdraw from the job than to not show up at all. How to withdraw from a Wonolo job. We know emergencies happen, and sometimes things are out of your control that may prohibit you from working a scheduled job. If you cannot make a Path Forward job that you have been scheduled for, please submit a support ticket to pathforward@wonolo.com explaining your situation, and our support team will review the case. Make sure you withdraw more than 12 hours before the job start time in order to avoid a breach point, and so that the job can open back up for other Wonoloers in your community. You can withdraw up to 2 times within 30 days without incurring a breach point. Next steps. This concludes the tutorial portion of Wonolo's Path Forward program. Your next step is to complete the Path Forward tutorial quiz to show that you have learned how to be a successful Path Forward Wonoloer. After this video, you will be quizzed on this material, as well as information on how to make the workplace clean and hygienic. After passing the quiz and completing a phone session with Wonolo, your Path Forward profile will be complete and you will be eligible to be connected to Path Forward jobs. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your time and hard work, and we can't wait to see all that you accomplish with Wonolo's Path Forward program. Please continue on to complete the tutorial and quiz.